1 2 1 2. Hey, it's me, Blago, and we're gonna do a short stream. I don't know how long it's gonna be. Maybe it'll be an hour. Maybe it won't. Maybe I redo the whole level from the start in the next time and don't count this at all. We'll see. But I wanted to take a look at Black Myth, and I decided against my. I had the urge to just like play the game and just like, oh, this will be pretty cool. You guys will be excited. I think it'd be better if I just played it. Any recording for it should be just like anytime I play it should be on camera. Auto target when attacking. I think I'll put auto lock on. Automatic, let it hide itself. A brief about on-hand items. Sure. Transformation attack. No damage numbers. Health bars are cool. Boss health. Lock on reticle. Interaction props. Enables alerts HP characters drop low. Auto close. Loading screen. Okay. Data collection on. Okay. Let me see here. Camera, controller vibration, swap dodge, and don't worry about that. Camera sensitivity we'll leave alone. Language we'll leave alone. Motion blur, we're gonna tone that down. I'm not really into motion blur. Let's put this down here. Here. Accessibility, colorblind, motion blur, subtitles. I don't see anything about the controller. Wow, hold on, yawning. Sorry, I don't see anything about the controller mic being on or recording anything, so I think we should be okay. Alright, Mr. Myth, Mr. Wukong. Inspiration for many, many things. And potentially new cool guy. Alright. I like the cut of their jib. Are those the bosses? Are we just gonna run in and hit them? There's this cool cloud thing. There's a lot of them. He looks fuzzy. I wish I had a wow, that's a lot of guards. I hope I get to go all Muso on them. Dynasty Warriors, them. I want a Wukong version of the Chamblago VTuber thing.
My master. Safe. The scriptures sound. All I ever wanted was a life in my mountain, free from you and your so-called merits. Those high above don't trust me. I understand that. And they send you and those knuckleheads to threaten me. To obey and serve once more. I understand that too. But what I don't understand is... You bastards killing my kind!
Did they kill monkeys? There's a lot of people they sent to fight him. That dog's cool. What's that dog doing?
Stay back! Stupid dog! Mark this. He's not just any monkey. He's a monkey of merit. A monkey was made Buddha once. None other than me can challenge him to a duel.
You have a lot of confidence. They sent a lot of people to do this.
Look, monkey. I don't make a habit of fighting someone I've bested before. Here's my offer. If you lose, I'll take you to the Celestial Court. They will stay and level your mountain. But if I lose, I shall certainly take revenge, and they will level your mountain nonetheless.
Erlong Shen. Kind of sounds like a prick
How
deal.
tragic would that be, huh? You are one of the court. We don't need to resort to violence.
You didn't give me either option. You're gonna destroy
How
my home or
about
I kill
bend the
you.
knees, admit the wrongs, and we can put this behind us.
All these years. Except for that pig. You're the one who talks the tallest tales. Good. I am entertained.
I like how corny their like shit talk is.
Speaking of entertainment, wouldn't it be fun if I pluck your extra eye out for my snack and allow you to keep the other two? Because I'd hate to let you miss how I'll slaughter each mongrel of the court. Those below, those above, and that black mutt of yours.
Why the monk gotta call it that?
All of you.
Okay.
They gave you many chances, yet you spurned each one. Such ingratitude.
Okay. Ow. Okay. It's like a parry. Ow. Alright. What does that do? Monkeys! Is there a block button? You're doing pretty well for fighting, what, 5, 6? Is that a parry? Alright, these powers are kind of neat. That's really cool.
The victorious fighting Buddha. Have you any idea how many would give their everything for immortality?
Immortality? For that word, all realms and beings have ruined themselves.
Doesn't like Wukong have like 8 layers of immortality or something? I didn't know that was attack. I thought it was a block. Ow. Okay. Alright. Alright, that's cool. Am I invisible? Ow. Oh, cool. Monkeys! That's cool. This is cinema. I wish the other monkeys were here at the cutscene. This is a really pretty cutscene.
The Celestial Court welcomed you, foul monkey, yet you remain untamed. None shall save you now.
Dear brother, your edge needs honing. Good. I was in need of a back scratcher.
Okay. That's cool. Immobilize. Bonk him. Okay. I like... How does that heavy attack work? What does that move?
Then
Ow!
execution surely will.
Jump him! That's cool. That actually is really cool. This is awesome. I wish I was better at the combat. And it's a good thing everyone else is being very patient and just letting this happen. Ah! Oh! Alright. So I have not seen much of any of this game at all. I don't know the controls. I don't know the combat. I've only seen like this cutscene with the axe falling down.
Taste my axe.
And I'm like, that looks cool. And that was it. Did it? Ooh. Well, I sure hope no one was living on that mountain and none of the wildlife mattered over there at all.
Rat! You call that a duel? The glare up here is dazzling. Fight me in the woods if you have the guts.
Oh, I could turn into a bird. Oh, he turned into a bird too. I feel like that's just for personal pettiness. You turn into a bird, I'll turn into a predator to that bird. Erlong Shen, world's greatest predator. Ow! What the hell hit me? Is it a seal? Once again, sure hope no one was living on that mountain either. God, the endangered wildlife made more endangered. They were probably thriving up until we crashed into them like a comet.
And so ends the last tale of Sun Wukong,
Oh, okay. Well, good game, guys. Good stuff.
a hero who treasured his freedom above all else.
GG's, guys.
Buddhahood he attained, yes, But cumbersome he found the celestial rules, for he yearned to come back and to revel in the simple joys with us. Little did he know, his choice to forgo the life above only fueled their mistrust.
Am I sealed in a rock?
This stone has stood for countless days on the mountain. Since my youth, they've said that his remains lie within it.
I like your outfit.
Unbegotten, undying. Such is the nature of a stone monkey.
It's a little bright.
Though his body was broken, his spirit endures. Into 6 relics he turned, and
I'll turn the
separately
brightness
they
down
escaped,
after the cutscene.
choosing to stay hidden. Those are the 6 senses of the great sage. Yet no one has ever seen them, not in centuries. I'm old now. Venture through all the lands I cannot. Yet among you, there might be one who is destined. One that shall recover all his scattered relics. And upon the return of the relics to Mount Tuaguo, he may yet rise again.
Rise above them. Am I a different monkey, or am I one of Wukong's clones? Because I remember bits and pieces of Wukong lore, and it's impossible to stay 100% like free. Chapter 1: Black Cloud, Red Fire. But gameplay-wise, I don't know. That felt pretty good. Also felt like the heavy attacks I had to really commit to. Just like I'm committing to this title screen. Are we good? Okay.
On the go, bend the toe, life of human or for gold. Oh, nowhere better than a home. Reach death and ever grow. Huh? Here, you see what bliss my fate shows.
Luck's around the corner. Seems like you just fell from a fruit tree here.
Perfect timing. This peach knew I needed a snack. You sneaky rascal! Dared fool me? I'll make sure you regret it.
That was a really, like, unnecessary prank. Okay. Hold on. Wolf Scouts, immaculate skills, the wolf alone's aim. No price too high to his heart aflame, yet wayward efforts brought no gain, a futile vision, all in vain. Among the wolves' guias there was a young one, ambitious and always seeking rapid progress, there we go, on the path of Tao. However, his time spent practicing was short, his skills remained shallow, he could not yet grasp the deeper techniques of his clan, leaving him impatient. One day, during his routine patrol, he carried a cask of fine wine. As he passed the mountain gate, he encountered the gatekeeper, Bulgard, who had a weakness for liquor. Eager to learn, the young wolf shared the wine with Bulgard and seized the opportunity to inquire about a secret. Partaking in the wine, feeling compelled, Bulgard taught him a few tricks. Rejoicing, the young wolf hurried home to practice. Wow, that's a whole story. 2 months passed, and having found little benefit in those teachings, he contemplated giving up. Recalling his previous success in the bartering of wine for knowledge, he retrieved a small golden statue and approached the snake patroller. Persuaded by gold, the greedy creature shared some techniques with him. Back at home, the young wolf practiced as instructed. Another month passed, yet his gains remained minimal. Undeterred, he repeated his tactics with the other guys, exchanging valuables for teachings. Over time, he visited everyone in the mountain, amassing a repertoire of techniques. Yet, despite practicing one day and another to the next, he made no progress. Eventually, a compassionate elder wolf offered guidance. Yet, the young wolf conversely started lecturing the kind old wolf with his strange mastery, leaving him speechless. From that point on, no one in the clan was willing to teach him. Damn. If he had just stuck with the training a little bit longer, he could have had, like, significant skill. And I got some yarn, too. Wait, is it going to flop every time it loads? No. Self-advice? Okay. How does saving work? Alright. Let me see if I can turn the brightness down on the side. Cause I think I turned the brightness too high. Let's put her down to 15. Maybe that works out a little bit better. Yep. We'll see if it turned it down too much or not.
Come around. You're still as mischievous as ever, eh?
All right. Do I have a sprint? Do I have a sprint? Oh, okay. Okay. A collectible? Aged ginseng. Ooh, I can make some nice tea. Ooh, that heavy attack is slow. That is... I gotta hold that one. I pressed that button like 10 minutes ago. Jeez. That one got telegraphed. I could have sent a carrier pigeon before that move hit him. Oh no. 2 paths. But I'm an idiot. Charged heavy attacks. Okay, let's be careful not overcommitting. We're also going to read the stories for each one of these, chat, so I hope you're excited for the rich tapestry of lore we're about to learn.
King is truly prescient. Someone gets your about to brawl.
Hi. Bonk. I love when they disintegrate into dust. Oh wow, tiny piece of gold and more yarn? Oh boy. Another freaking 3,000 rolls of yarn and I'm going to be ready to open up an Etsy store. And I got just the venue.
What you waiting for? Pluck your hair and make an offer.
Okay, chill. It's my checkpoint.
Hey, wait! I, the keeper of Blackwind Mountain, have long been waiting for your arrival.
This guy's ugly as hell. I'm sorry, dude. That was very rude.
His spitting image, I'd say.
Or am I the Monkey King's son? Does he have sons?
Up ahead is Guan Yin Temple.
Qui-Gon Jinn Temple.
Once it was bustling with worshippers. Before it was
Oh shit, it's
ruined
bustling
by
out here?
that fire. Then the temple was rebuilt.
What good is it to rebuild a temple if the goodwill of men has been burnt to ashes? You've forgotten this place, but they haven't forgotten you.
Hold on. I'm making...
That's a tough one. Good luck to you.
Journeys chart? Okay. I like the art style a lot. Hold on, let me just make this thing here. I should try to make all the like going live tweets like poems. Will I do that? Probably not. Could I do that? No, but I should. All right. Incense. Did I collect any? Can I get more? Oh, I can't. Fully restore your conditions and replenishes your gourd. Enemies will also respawn. That's fine. Collect gifts. Chinese New Year outfits. Outfits? Did I only get one? Can I wear the gift now? Probably makes me massively reduce the stamina. I like the fit though. But it's gonna make you too strong. The movement speed and reduce the stamina cost of all actions. Massively reduce the stamina cost of jumping. I'll leave the mask off. Massively, wow. There's a lot of just like jumping. Jumping light attacks give brief invincibility. Okay. Lesser Yaoguai. Meager of wit, wrapped in white attire, in sludge they crawl, yet yearn for higher. Bent to power, king's favor they seek, where even lowly fowls may peek. Okay, I'm sure I butchered that. A white-robed wolf guai, patrolling the hills, seized a sword from a traveler. Jewel studded its scabbard, its blade, sharp and bright. Coveting it, he strapped the sword to his side, reveling in its splendor. Yet, when it was time to give tribute, he hid it away. The other guides chided, "Without offering such treasures to the king, how will you earn his favor, or do you fancy patrolling forever?" The wolf guai scoffed, "Such treasures we cherish, the king barely notices. You offer scrap metal and dream of favor? You are fools." They dismissed his words, seeing him as mere excuses to shirk his duty. While they toiled on, the wolf guai indulged in peaches and drank wherever he could lay his hands on them. Wow, okay, sorry. Keeping the very best for himself. The others knew his punishment would come, and waited. One day, the Black Wind King held a lecture on Buddhism in the mountains, speaking of enlightenment and revival. His guardians spread paper talismans, and all were commanded to consume them before chanting them prayers. Hours later, the king inquired about their enlightenment. A pause fell. Then, the white-robed wolf guai stood, and there emerged others one by one. The next day, a decree was issued to the guardians. The wolf guai was promoted to a minor captain. All the other guais, puzzled, whispered among themselves, how had the wolf guai not only escaped punishment, but found himself rewarded? Okay. Is there more to that? No? How come this one's like so fancy? The wolf stalwart. Neither sky cares nor earth will hold. By liquor's laugh, bold spirits unfold. In drunken dreams, a cosmos wide. Wake with worries, cast aside. Rare was the revelry for the minor guais who patrolled the mountain's path. Their delight not granted, but taken in human guise. Thieving sustenance from the unsuspecting townsfolk. The charade proved fleeting, for the villagers grew wise to their deceit. and the Guayas, often caught mid-bite, were met with the town's rugged justice, deterring their mischief. Among them was a wolf Guay with a penchant for drink, who, on the day of indolence, lay beneath an ancient tree. Suddenly, an elder wolf, cloaked in feathers of a crane, appeared to him, asking, "Why forsake your patrol for idleness?" The wolf Guay sighed. "I long for a drink, but the townsfolk see through me. I'm left to quench my thirst only in my dreams." The elder chuckled as he whispered a secret. "Seek the shrine. Conceal yourself behind the curtains, and the sacred spirit's liquor shall be yours to drink." And then, with a shift of form, he vanished. How about the yawn? Sorry. Reading makes me yawn. Wavering in doubt, the wolf guy transformed and hurried to the town's shrine. There, veiled behind curtains, a sacred effigy stood, its origins unknown. The altar laden with delectable offerings and fine spirits as advised. He nestled himself between the curtains, indulging in the liquor until his belches betrayed him to the gathering crowd in the shrine. Trapped between the curtains, the wolf guy listened as a voice rang out, "The wine jar I offered is empty. Our tributes were received." A chorus of prayers erupted, beseeching a favor from immortals. From that day forth, folks from miles around flocked to the shrine, affording the demon endless drink. But as days passed, one delightful treat turned bitter, and those prayers, be them piteous or greedy, weighed heavily on him with helplessness. One day, unable to endure the bitterness any longer, the wolf guy burst from the curtain, hoisting the jar and smashing it on the altar amidst the screams of the onlookers. With a deafening crash, he suddenly awoke, beneath the tree. No shrine, no incense, no crowd around. With a tired sigh, he took up his axe and set off patrol the mountains once more. All right. There are life lessons in there somewhere. Okay. Oh, hold on, another one. Wolf Soldier. Sun-swept hills that guard and tread, from glint of steel their daily bread. Far flung from their native land, at nights for home their souls shall stand. Ever since the Black Bear Guai returned from the Guanyin and crowned himself king, he boasted of the arts he had learned. Tales of his newfound method of practice and power of revival allured many of Guai to the Black Wind Mountain. Seeking the king's favor, these minions toiled with abandon. Among them, a wolf guy worked with tireless zeal. He rose before dawn, patrolled the mountains, and continued well in the night. All of the treasures he found were first laid at the king's feet. His life was one of labor, yet without a moment to make friends. Despite his dedication, his presence barely stirred a whisper from the others. His name was seldom uttered. His brother, seeing such unacknowledged dedication, spent his savings for a seat in the king's lecture. The wolf guy sat there, heavy with regret for silver he had squandered both on the journey here and the seat at the lecture. That could have been used to buy himself a shield or blade. Had I a new blade, he mused, glory could have been mine. As he pondered this, golden-clad guardians scattered paper talismans before him, commanded to consume them. Then they chanted them in meditation for the hours until the king sought for enlightenment. Sought signs of enlightenment. The white-robed wolf guy stood first, claiming a fervor within the clarity of mind. The diligent wolf guy thought to himself, sweating fervently in a crowd is no marvel. Achieving clarity after chanting is no miracle. Just as he was lost in thought, the cyan bull guy rose next. Followed by the others, the diligent wolf guy stayed seated, unsure, until the king gestured for them all to sit down. Later, treasures were doled out. The bull guy received a golden pill. The white-robed wolf guy a title, but the diligent one kept his old shield and dull blade, patrolling the mountain still. Only from then on, he did it all under the white robe's whims, ever obedient. I think we should, before the end of the stream, maybe go over like the stories. Like let them sit here for and like think about it, and then kind of go over what I think the message is. It'd be kind of cool. After, you know, we slaughter this. Forest of Wolves. Hello. Ooh, you do not stagger. Now, how open world is this game? Oh, get down. Level up. Sparking. I guess. Was that another one? Did I miss one right then? Inventory. Stone spirits. Cool linguini.
Be smarter. Our mighty king's got serious power.
Oh, it didn't hit that hard. Or, they're not very tough so far. That guy looks like he might be a problem. We'll come back to you. Hello, little rabbits and things. Who are you? What's up, little buddy? I don't know if I want to go down there. Not with that other thing. Oh, it's the head. I got Skanda of Form. I got a key item out of that. What's a Skanda? Why is it forming? Oh, sweet. Oh, that says Gentian. Oh, never mind. Skanda of Form. Man shrinks at odor, but smiles at beauty, which is only natural. Once hidden inside the Buddha's head, this treasure has secret yet to be revealed. Okay. I don't think I understood that. I guess I will go see the other guy then. So I guess Buddha heads have stuff in them? Something following me? Oh, there's a wolf. Hello. How did I miss you? Did you explode? Hold on. Another wolf portrait. I want to know. Croaky? Is that a guy? Was an enemy? In pools they dwell, formed unrefined, ugly and odd, voices entwined. Bellies swell with raucous tune, in death they burst an angry boom. Man, they're ugly. Man, look at that disgusting creature. Good lord. Imagine waking up and being that ugly. Ooh. I wouldn't even get like a paper bag. I would get just a titanium bag, a tungsten bag. There we go. Two frogwives practiced in marshes. The smaller frog was often bullied, yet the bigger one always stood up for him, and soon they forged a strong friendship. One day, amid a contest held by Ba Li Gu Long to appoint a sergeant among all the frogs, the turmoil stirred and rippled through the ranks. Finally, the choice was narrowed down to the two, the brawny big frog and a quick-witted small frog. Though the other frogs were discontented, they dared not voice their dissent. The two of them were assigned to guard the dwelling of Ba Ling Gualong. I'm gonna call him Bali. On their duty, a valuable amber glass was found broken. Unable to identify the culprit, all the frogs began clamoring for punishments against the two. The big frog attempted to reason with them, but got antagonized by their words and soon escalated the argument into a brawl. The frog interpreted this as his reaction out of embarrassment, hence evidence for his guilt. The small frog, meanwhile, remained silent beside him. Seeing this, the big frog chided him for not speaking up in his defense, and even began to suspect his smaller companion. Hesitated for a while, the small frog then admitted to breaking the glass. However, the other frogs dismissed his confession, arguing that one of them had committed a premeditated vandalization while the other had neglected his duty, and both deserved punishment by death. While the other had, the small frog grew anxious and could not help but engage in the argument. As their voice grew louder and louder, their bellies inflated larger and larger, until some of them finally burst, splattering blood and flesh all over the place, leaving none unsoiled. Okay. Got a big and small, two guys, opposite ends. One was already, like, intelligent. The other was big, strong guy. And then frogs swell their bellies. And while they were trying so hard to cast blame on one or the other, because they didn't know who did it at first, leaving none unsoiled. I don't know, it just seems like everyone who involved, whether they directly did it or not, became, like, dirtied by what they had said and done. They may have been innocent of the crime, but they weren't innocent. Is that where we're going? I don't know. That one didn't do anything. There's a lot of these heads. Where am I going? How is there more? I'm under the bridge. Oh, I lose stamina for jumping? Oh, who's this guy? Hello. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Is that a Tengu? Actions cost stamina. Ow. Okay. Oh. Crow Diviner. He knows the world's fate through divination, yet cannot secure his own salvation. In what he thought was a place of peace, fate's tangled threads never cease. It is said that crows gather in temples, having listened to the sutras and teachings every day, develop a spiritual nature and could predict fortune and misfortune. Thus, some fortune tellers who call themselves crow diviners like to set up stalls from the temples using crows to pick out fortune sticks for divination. They also lit sandalwood? Wow, I kept adding like a V to that. Sandalwood incense, which symbolizes the temple, at their stalls, and claimed their crows were spiritually enlightened from the temple. One such crow diviner had a crow he had raised from a chick, which he could communicate with him using specific made fortune sticks. Every day he would send his crow to various parts of the city to observe people's lives. When clients came back to seek fortunes, he would use the fortune sticks to inquire about the information from the crows. He mixed the information with his own understanding of human affairs, weaving prophecies that were half true, which often managed to deceive. One day, an official came seeking fortune, offering a large sum of money. The crow diviner told him that his official career would be prosperous and that he would reach high position. Unexpectedly, the official not only failed to get promoted that year, but was demoted instead. Enraged, the official brought his household servants to demand explanation. The crow diviner used the information gathered from the crows to explain that the official had not spent enough money on the temple renovation, which magically convinced him. The official, deeply believing in his abilities, even introduced the crow diviner to his colleagues. The crow diviner amassed a considerable fortune through this, but he knew too many secrets of the officials and feared for his life. He decided to change his career. One day he attempted to drive all the crows away, but they refused to leave. The crow diviner tried various means to get rid of them, but the crows, unable to endure his mistreats any longer, attacked and pecked him to death. Afterwards, the crows transformed into human forms, donned their attire of fortune tellers, and continued to sell fortunes around the temple, deceiving people as the crow diviner had once done. He knows the world's fate through divination, yet cannot consider his own salvation. In what he thought was a place of peace, fate's tangled threads never cease. So he was a con man, and part of how he was able to get his fortune telling was through, like, understanding people in society around him. Like, oh, it's a high official, they're gonna want to hear this. And then having the crows kind of watch those people beforehand and get an idea, more or so, or less. Because no one wants a fortune where it says, you will die in 3 days, or you're actually the worst timeline of yourself. So he had like risen up to fame and fortune through his divination, which is what his goal was. But now that he knows so many like official secrets, his like gimmick, his high standing puts him in like the crosshairs of every single official around. The cruel irony of like he knows the world's fate through divination, but can't save himself. He knows everybody's secrets, and that doesn't help him here. And then tried to like change his life around, tried to give it all up. And sometimes you've gone too far, you can't back out. Actions have consequences, I guess. And then the crows themselves started to become fortune tellers because they were smart and they learned. I think. Probably not. Probably butchered that. Alright. Where am I? What is this? Oh, it's just Will? Just lying there? Chilling? 9-cap Lindsay. Okay. I haven't leveled up yet. Oh. There's actually a slowdown animation? That's kind of cool. Can I get... No, that's an invisible wall. Alright, cool. Oh, hey, look, it's wolves. Wow. Freaking send him a postcard. Snail mail him that heavy attack, so maybe he has time to react to it. I'm going to try to keep mixing in heavy attacks to my moves, but I don't think that's what this game wants me to do. I hope there's more to the combat than just pressing the light attack. That would get kind of old really fast. They're showing me back to that dude. That guy looks tough. Can I level up here? No, I cannot. Looks like that has to be the other thing. Hello. Oh, that's how it works. That's really last second. Hold it. Wow. Okay. How active are those? How active is that dodge? Ow. Whoa. Ah! Hey, old man. Did he get stuck?
It's been a while, but the immobilize spell still works like a charm.
Is that a back scratcher?
Since you hail from Mount Huagro, it won't hurt to teach you a handy trick.
You are ugly.
Now, here we go. Give me your hand.
Immobilize, a simple hand gesture to bind the enemy in place.
There you go. Should you come across any miscreants, just point your finger at them and release this spell.
Okay.
You'll be able to hold them in place while giving yourself a breather.
Okay.
Sadly, mine is but a humble trick. Its power will wear off within a few short moments. though it's good enough against boneheads like this one. Anyway,
Is he sentient
just
during this?
consider it an ace up your sleeve. Oh, the young boys these days know no manners. Fear not. Teach them a lesson with your new spell.
Okay. Mobilize. That was dumb. Uh-oh. I actually can't hit him. Bonk him. That's not too bad. The heavy attack is not good, though. Alright, well, I beat up that guy. I hope that wasn't important for anything. What does that move? Open self-advance, waken, level up, sparks. Okay. Did I say self-advice earlier when I meant self-advance? Each talent moderately increases damage dealt to immobilize enemies. Hitting immobilized enemies with light attack slightly extends duration of the next immobilization inflicted on them. This can stack up to 5 times. Sure. Smash stance, pillar stance. They have stances. Increases or reduces the stamina cost of sprinting. Each reduces the stamina cost of dodging. So it increases the engaged distance of a light attack starter. Moving forward, the assassin spins around and has deflecting projectiles. There's a Oh, there's a lot going on here. Wait, so they all use spark? Ooh. Oh, that's rough. Foundation stances. 127. 57. How often do I level up in this game? Oh. I'm gonna get the extra health. Oh, right. There's probably a new thingy. Journal. Portraits. Wolf Scout. No Diviner. Yao Guai Kings. Yao Guai Chiefs. The majestic of height, he looms with might, in heavy armor, ready to fight. His eyes fearsome, vacant lot, a sage or fool, we know not. Being the gatekeeper of the mountain was a thankless task indeed. Oh, there you go. For more than a century, Bulgard stood watch, never once climbing the ranks. Yet he voiced his no grievances, for his devotion to the king was his sole concern, and the king's pills. His only desire, he treasured those pills within a lacquered box of pear wood, lined with silk. Each time he partook of them, he performed a ritual, a process of cleansing, rinsing, offering an incense to the universe, thanking it for its gifts. Many lesser Gwai had tasted the king's rewards, but none of them with such reverence as the Bulgard. One day, a curious Gwai inquired, "How do you maintain such vigor despite the toils of this job?" With earnest simplicity, the Bulgar replied, "It is the king's pills that fuel me. Take more, and you shall see you will be as I am." The Gwai confessed, "We've partaken in our share, yet felt nothing. Mayhaps the king's gifts to you are finer?" Bulgar was aghast. "From the same hand we are served. How could there be a mine and yours?" The Gwai, still skeptical, insisted on exchange of pills. Soon after, the Gwai felt no change, while Bulgar remained as verbose as ever. Some say a fool's luck, but perhaps it is not a lack of wit that's compensated, but the power of drawn from blind devotion. So, Bulgard's like, "Yo, the pill stuff, that king guy, I like him. Awesome. We're taking a lot of joy. Like, I love my job. And I'm doing it for the love of the game. And everyone else is just like, how do you keep working here? It's just like we all work here. The job's all the same. The hand is all the same. How do you like it and we don't? It's just because it's blind devotion. I feel like the bull guard here. I feel like the lesson is not a good thing. I feel like the bull guard in this, with my current job, and I don't think the lesson is like, that's awesome, we should keep doing that. I think it's like, there is, if you love what you're doing, it doesn't feel like a job. But if you're blindly devoted to what you're doing, you still get the same thing, but it's not the same thing. Like, definitely don't stick to a job you hate, but maybe you shouldn't convince yourself to love it just so that you don't hate it. Hey, frog. Goodbye, little frog. Ah, I forgot that they explode. Oh, sorry. There we go. Bonked him. Yeah, it's still weird that they... I get that they explode. Very odd to watch them explode. Oh, they explode into poison that floats. Okay, that's good too. Is there any point in killing those guys? Did I get anything out of killing those guys? Did I just kill them for the love of the game?
Master said something about a rare guest today.
You talk too much. Stop it. Get some help. I guess I'll be less sparing about my self-advance. We'll boost my stamina too. Bigger stamina gauge and more health. I'm actually kind of surprised there's no music. Also, where's the checkpoint? Oh, my bad. Didn't mean to break that. That was on me, guys. That one was on me. The game's very pretty.
Be smarter, or my...
Shut up. This is why no one loves you. You won't shut the hell up. You know what people find attractive? Peace. And I can't give anyone that on account of me being a streamer, and streaming in silence is really awkward. Maybe some people can pull it off. I cannot. Oh, I can meditate though. Okay. That was neat. I don't understand it. Oh, do you expand the map? Is that what that is? Oh, and the journal increased too. Meditation spots? I don't know what that accomplished. Okay. It's there. Alright, instances. Enable sprinting while charging. Performing heavy attack during light attack combo with a focus point consumes a loud resolute strike. Oh, okay. Each talent increases health upon Consuming a focus point. What is a oh, every time I use a focus ability, I get something? I'm gonna try this. Mix in my, like... Have something, a way to mix in my heavy attacks. Oops. Okay. What if I'm the monster? What if I'm in the wrong? That's cool. Not exactly my my proverbial journey to the west, but still. Reignite the sparks. Oh, I can refund them? Store? Buy? Upon use, considerably increases damage reduction for a long time. Upon use, resistant burn state, poison state, resistant for a long time. Craft weapons. I'll make one of these. Alright, I guess we'll rest here to set the spawn. That's how that works. I guess there's a boss coming up.
Hey, wait! You don't think you can just parade in, do you? It's not that simple. Let me transform you into a golden cicada so you may follow the fires ahead and scout this mountain unnoticed.
Oh boy, I'm a little bug. I can't wait to fly into people's faces constantly.
It might be humble,
be really annoying.
but my shrine is very versatile. You'll get it soon.
Did that let me fast travel? How does being a cicada help me? Do I just leave my corpses everywhere? Why do I want to do this?
In the depths of Black Wind Mountain, there are secrets galore. The cicada form may help you explore, but beware. This form does not last forever. Should you find yourself lost, just follow my voice. Now, off you go.
I kind of want to fight them though.
Make a meal out of us. You might not know, but a shapeshifter is on his way here.
That rusted monk is roaming again. Rest won't come easy tonight.
My wings aren't flapping. There's a lot of them.
Just speaks, and that is that. We follow without question.
I feel like I'm missing out on all these enemies. This form's lasting a while. I thought this form was supposed to be like short. Also, the old man's not talking anymore.
How dare you interrupt my meditation?
Another monkey, I see.
Monkey.
Why don't you lay down your weapon and join me in God's
Monkey.
mercy? What say you?
Okay. No. Ow. Good swing. Hello. Oh. Cool. I'm still burning. I missed. Ow, burning. Ow. Hold this. Oh. That was fun. That was dumb. I don't get to do anything out of this. I don't know if that helped me. I was trying to do the heal.
Buddha's mercy still be on you.
I think that fight's really doable. I was trying to get, like, drink my other stuff that's supposed to give me, like, high damage reduction. But, I don't think that was it. Also, I think those, enemies are probably a way for me to, like... Oh, if I offer incense... Does that turn me into a bug again so I can fly over it? Hills. Okay. Maybe I didn't equip it. Did I not drink it? Alright, how do I add that to my wheel? Curios, some Cheerios. Oh, maybe that's up on the D-pad. It's the left on the... Okay. Okay. I'm gonna just fight these guys and get my level up out of it. Wow, this is not going well. I think a few more level ups will help me out. I could probably turn into a bug again and fly over them, but I kind of want to fight them and get stronger. Did not mean to do that. Didn't mean to double chug. Hey, there's this guy. Hello. Ow. Ow. Alright, he's got some stuff there. Mini boss acquired. Alright. Now, do I have to pick up my stuff whenever I die? Do I just keep those? Alright. I need to not use the paralyzed thing on enemies that are in the air. It's got to be on the ground. Hello. Goodbye. Broke your stuff too. Get right, nerd.
Drop your treasures and I'll let you pass.
No? Ooh, free level up. And a portrait. We got more lore. More moo lore. Bandit Chief. From humble start to seek revenge's claim, paths may differ, yet burn with the same flame. In bygone days there lived a youth in a town, the son of martial arts master. His father's fondness for drink led to foolish act that landed the old man in jail, leaving only the youth and his mother struggling to survive. As their situation grew dire, the young man took on any work that make ends meet. The villagers praised him for caring for his mother, deeming him a dutiful son. In an unlucky year of crop failure, the mother and son set out to seek refuge with relatives. Along the way, a gang of bandits emerged, eyes fierce, faces scarred, they're brandishing their blades, demanding nothing but gold. The mother and son, destitute, resorted to begging for mercy, but the bandits showed no mercy and were intent on killing them. The young man, believing their death was imminent, seized a bandit's knife. With a resolute heart, he ended his own mother's life and pledged himself to the bandits, and so he joined their ranks. News of the incident spread, and people condemned him as a coward, truly a cursed son. That's sad. That one's... I don't think there's a moral there, I think that's just sad. Whoa. Oh, and I fell. I fell completely off the mountain. Oh, right, I can deflect those. I have a weapon deflect. Can I run and deflect? Another Yaguai. Add it to the list. The Wolf Archer. A master archer none can compare. Timid when danger fills the air. Never brave when faced with fear. Escape his choice, he stays clear. The Black Wind King hosted a banquet in the temple to celebrate his birthday. All the Yaguais attended. During the feast, the king hung a large ornament on a tree branch, declaring that anyone who could shoot it would receive a rare fortifying golden pill as the reward. The Yaguais were eager to try, but the fierce wind hampered all their attempts. Among the guests was an old wolf known for his remarkable archery skills. He was cautious, unassuming, and kept to himself in a corner, nursing his drink. A few eager Yaguais asked him to try, and though he declined, they persisted with their teasing until he reluctantly agreed. Slowly, the wizened old wolf stood up and moved to the position. Some youngsters laughed at him, deeming him incapable. Unperturbed, he calmly strung his bow, let loose an arrow, and struck the dead center, causing a commotion among the crowd. The old wolf received the reward, and the admiration followed suit as others toasted him. Among them was a youngster who commented on the boldest intoxicated. "How generous our king is," he remarked. "Far better than the Lingzuji, who was good at making pills, but never shared them with his underlings." What a tightwad, the youngsters would cast shadows across the wolf's face. And he silently took his leave. He had roamed the mountain with Ling Zhui long before a king's reign, yet he judged his deceased former master in front of him. Loyal as he is, if you are in trouble now, well, before a king's reign, yet you judged his deceased former master in front of him. Loyal as he is, you are in trouble now, warned the elder Guai. However, the youngster Guai shrugged off his warning. The next day, the old wolf returned the golden pill to the king, citing its value too high to possess by an archer. Hearing the news, the other Yaguais urged the young one to apologize and seek forgiveness, but he remained defiant. Within a few days, while venturing outside, the youngster was killed by several arrows, each piercing his heart. Many have said that even in the golden pill couldn't save the youngster from this fate. I guess he was... I think I just butchered reading that. I think the real answer there is I just can't read. There's also like an old statue guy around somewhere. This is a really elaborate area.
So they're really...
Bonk. So they're really... Ah! He's beating us to death! It was necessary. I promise you anyone would have done the same if they had a stick and the power of the Monkey King. That's a lot of jumping. Alright, so there's this guy again. Cut that off. Bonk him. Oh, good swing. Ow. Bonk him. Oh. Is the drink shared through the one gourd? And I just changed the flavors to get the effects? Alright. Do I have any self-advance? I got one. Let's give myself more health. Alright. If I offer incense, do I get to turn back into a bug? How do I turn into a cicada again? I don't... We only get the cicada like one try? I don't think I understand.
This is no go. My shield won't hold.
All right. Bad luck. There's that big dude. We don't go that way. This bridge is for fighting the big dude. So the left path here is progress. Is that bandit still here? Doesn't seem so bad. The timing on the dodge is... Yeah, the timing of the dodge seems really, like, tight. It's not how I expected it to feel. But this run back isn't too bad either. Ow. I don't want to, like, dodge farm. Nope, that's not it. Damn. Damn it. He's spinning. That's not it. That's not it. I'm still not getting the timing down of the parries. Ah! As he flings over there.
Master spoke of you, the destined one.
I'm gonna take this stick, okay? Do I get a dual wield sticks now? The red tides as feral flurry intensifies. With each fierce thrust, the flames do rise. Transform into a wolf guy and inflict scorch bane on the enemies with each attack. Okay. I literally turn into a wolf. Weapons are valuable, cherished by Yao Guais, often carrying lingering obsessions from their deceased owners. Collecting them grants the ability to briefly take on their forms in each combat. Has own strengths, making them worth to experiment with. Transformation continuously consume might and require full gaze to initiate. Using spells during transformation further depletes the might, and once it's fully depleted, detransformation occurs. Automatically subsequently, might will gradually recover. Okay. Is this like another thing to touch? Boop! Thanks for the lingering will. Sorry you had to almost die for it. Jeez.
You just had to make some noise, did you?
Was that not a good
Now
thing?
everyone knows you're here. When a chime so grand echoes in the forest, Yao Guais will surely be alarmed.
Okay. Is that bad? I feel like I'm not very subtle. That path looks like something, but I'm gonna backtrack and see if I can fight that other thing. Or should I go forward, find the next checkpoint, and then do it? Maybe I need to go forward and find the checkpoint. What happens if I touch this bell? Whoops. I guess that's not a thing. Did this accomplish anything? Seems like a dead end. Did I kill that guy for no reason? Maybe he deserved it. We don't know. Alright, let's go. Ooh, I'm out of drink too. I don't really have the ability to fight the other thing either. There's something somewhere. There's that guy. Alright, so if I go this way, if I go back, I should find a shrine, right? And if I go straight, I fight the mini-boss. Alright. Let me see some. And I'll become the monster. Alright, what are your lore stories, my dude? Yao Guai Chiefs. Guanji. To prove his worth, he gave a sinister advice, yet reaped the bitter fruits of his own vice. Though justice remains silent, it never sleeps, and when it strikes, no one escapes its reach. In his youth... How long is this? Alright, hold on. Let's, let me do something real quick. I'll be right back. That's a read and a half. Do you see that? I'll be right back.
Dim, dam, dadilam, vacarme, s'en va dans l'oubli éternam. Et Gustave, dom guardiam, dilim, didididilam, lutes sera dodilam, seram. Dim, dim, da, 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 dim, dim, da, 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 dim, da, di, dam. Dim, dim, da, 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 dim, dim, da, 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 dim, da, di, dam. Dans là-haut sera ravi, les toits à ce noir gris fera. Clair, obscur, trouble de rature, trouvera effet. Clair, obscur, bordé aux peintures, trouvera sans elle. Clair, obscur, trouble de rature, trouvera effet. Clair, obscur, bordé aux peintures, trouvera sans elle. Ô clair, obscur, trouble, rature, clair, obscur, guardé aux peintures. Clair, obscur, trouble de rature, courra effet. Clair, obscur, guardé aux peintures, trouvera sans elle. Clair, obscur, trouble de rature, courbera et fait. Clair, obscur, gravé aux peintures, trouvera sans elle. Dim, dam, dalilam, vacarme, s'en va dans l'oubli éternam. Et Gustave, dom guardiam, dilim, dididididam, lutes sera dodilom, seram. Dim, dim, da, 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 dim, da, 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 dim, da, di, dam. Dim dim da 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 dim dim da 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 dim da di dam. Dans là-haut sera ravi, les toits à sœur noir gris fera. Clair, obscur, trouble de rature, courbera effet. Clair, obscur, bordé aux peintures, trouvera sans elle. Clair, obscur, trouble de rature, courbera effet. Clair, obscur, bordé aux peintures, trouvera sans elle. Ô clair, obscur, trouble, rature. Clair, obscur, guardé aux peintures. Clair, obscur, trouble de rature, courbera effet. Clair, obscur, guardé aux peintures, trouvera sans elle. Clair, obscur, trouble de rature, courbera effet. Clair, obscur, guardé aux peintures, trouvera sans elle. Dim, dam, dadilam, vacarme, s'en va dans l'oubli éternam. Et Gustave, dom guardiam, dilim, dididididam, lutes sera dodilom, seram. Dim, dim, da, 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 dim, da, 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 dim, da, di, dam. Dim dim da 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 dim dim da 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 dim da di dam. l'homme dont là-haut sera ravi, les toits se renoient.
I'm back. Alright, let's see if we can fight that guy. Oh, let's read this thing first. In his youth, Guanji was not a monk, but a little wolf guy who yearned to be human. He often took human shape to play in town, but the people always saw through him and chased him away. When he asked the other Yaguais why, they explained, "You may look like them, but you don't act like them. That's why they know. If you want to learn to be human, go live among them. Spend time with them to learn their ways and manners." He took this advice to heart and begged his master to grant his wish. His master, Lingzhuzi, I don't call him Ling, was close to the black bear guy in the mountain, agreed. The black bear guy transformed the pup into a little monk and sent him to study under Elder Jinchi, an old friend. At first, the fellow monks disliked him. They played tricks on him, and he always fell for it, slow and gullible as he was. Jinchi named him Guanji, the Great Wisdom, hoping he would grow clever and sharp, so his fellow monks couldn't bully him. With Jinji's care and teaching, Guanji learned to read, write, and abide by the monastic rules. Gradually, he assimilated into the ranks. One day, two monks arrived at the temple. One had a fair, devout countenance, while the other had a face covered in fur. They possessed a wondrous treasure, Kazaya of Eversparks. Jinji had never seen anything like it before and longed for it desperately. Hoping to repay Jinchi's teachings and nurturing, Guanji devised a plan to acquire it for him. Guanji never imagined his mistake would ignite red tides of flame that engulfed the temple he called home. Afterward, Jinji took his own life, and Lin Shui fell to the Jingu Bong. Even the Black Bear Guai surrendered and was taken by Guanyin. Guanji saw how many had suffered for his sake, and he knew he had failed utterly at being human. He shed his monk robes and retreated to the mountains, repenting in Jinji's teachings. In his years of practice in the mountains, he forged a new weapon inspired by the raging flames he saw that night. He named it the Red Tides. Even to this day, after numerous years, he continues to hear a persistent call echoing through the mountains. Guanji, Guanji. Who could it be that keeps calling him? Well, that's not good. I don't think there's a life lesson there. I think that was just a rough time. Each talent moderately increases the damage of the next attack after a perfect dodge. The talent only strengthens one's destined self. Let's see. Staff stances. Each talent increases the health upon recovery, assuming a point. Alright.
They would bring them
Alright. Bonk. Level up. Or sparking assist. Alright. Sparking. Moving forward. I will grab the moving forward parry. I feel like that would be useful. Okay. We're 7 sparks in. Let's fight this thing. Hello. That hurt a bit. Ooh, that two-shot me. Alright, got it. I don't know if I'm ready for that. I fell back. Hey guys, I'm back. If I hold this, do I just get it? It does. If I just hold it, I can recharge a point. Okay. Bonk. Anti-miasma powder. Okay. Hold this. Fire. Burn. Gather fire. Accumulate. Whoa. Oh, there's 3? Did I... Ooh. Am I stuck? Oh, that's rocks. I died again. Alright, let's try it again. How did I... How do I get rid of that? Alright, so I can charge it and walk. That still got me. And those offer it. I think that other fight's very doable. I just gotta not get hit even once. I have fought tougher enemies before. This should be fine. Power Geyser! That's not excessive. Oof. Don't think I've got it. I could try the repellent one. Why does these menus stay up here? That's a little annoying. I'm gonna take that off. That feels like it's just kind of staying up there. Accessibility, motion blur, colorblind mode, subtitles, display, calibration, sharpening, tutorial messages. I'm gonna turn that off. Is there an item tutorial one that I can turn off? Oh, no, I just don't want that. I'll leave the other thing on. There we go. That should stop that from happening again. Alright, so I can charge it. If If I keep doing this, I should eventually reach a high enough level that I can beat him. Although I don't know if the level thing is actually anything. That's a power quake. Oh, he fell over. Whack his crotch. Oh. How far back does that go? Really far. Dang it. I wonder if I can jump that. Might not have this. Go away. Menu, go away. Is that bugged? I guess I didn't equip any, like, increased damage either. So, I don't know if that matters right now. Alright. That's a level up. Alright. Ability... Each talent body increases stamina cost. Increase the stamina reduction. Wait. Increase the stamina. Move forward. Heavy attack will spin. Will stagger enemies. Each talent increases light attack distance. Each talent increases sprinting or charging. Performing heavy attack during a light combo will focus with a focus point consumed. It allows Destined One to execute a resolute attack. Resolute attack, Destined One can see through incoming attacks and nullify their damage. Oh. That's kind of cool. Pillar stance, avoiding the ground attacks. I could try that. Alright. So, new stance. Maybe I can use the pillar stance to avoid the earthquake. Okay. All right. All right, we give myself a lot of room. That's a lot of damage, though. Whoa. A lot of damage. Whoa. Don't quake at me. Stay down. They knocked over. Oh, there's more guys. I have aggroed other enemies in the boss room. That's not good. I want to know if this does not help. Really? That's dumb. I thought that would work. That's lame. I was hoping that the getting up high would mean I'm not touching the ground so I don't get hit, but I guess that still counts. I would immediately refund that move. I don't see how that's helpful. Yeah, let's fix that. Alright, let's start with extra health, extra stamina. I'll leave the mobile spin for another time. Dodging reduces stamina. We'll do that. Makes the dodge better. This requires 4 spark. Or do I need to do this? Alright, and then each increases health, charging while walking, resolute strike, pillar stance, mysticism. Each talent increases damage dealt. Hitting a immobilized enemy with a light attack extends the duration of the next immobilization inflicted on them. I think that's good. Okay, so whenever I hit him with a light attack, the next one will increase it even more. Alright. It reduces... There we go. Let's try that. I was not at all excited that the pillar stance thing did not give me invulnerability in the air. Oh, I killed both of them. You charge that while walking up to him. Bonk him. Alright. So, what I actually need to do is turn 0, mobilize them. Oh. Calm myself off. Okay. Do you have a tail? Cook him. Ow. Bonk him. Oh. Oh. Very active. Get knocked over. Fall over. Oh, that's not good. Alright. Ow. Alright, we knocked him over. Ow. I'm out of juice. Come on, knock him over. There we go. The Wandering White defeated. Give me your whatever this is. I want it. Oh. Without guidance? I can't absorb it? Is it just gonna stay here? Cat's eye beads. But I want it. Did I kill this guy for nothing? Uh-oh. My bad, dude. I had no idea that it was like that. They just went over to photo mode, too. Well, my bad. I guess that poor innocent creature didn't deserve to die. He's still very, very dead. That man is dead. Really, really dead. Oh, away from that. Why does this gate always have stuff on it, though? Did I miss it last time? No, it's the wheels right there. There's enemies here? I hope I can find a stance or mix of stances that will flesh out the combat a bit. Okay, so that's not progress. Where is progress? Oh. This way? I guess I head north.
Drop your weapon, and maybe I can spare your life.
No. Get stunned, nerd. Yeah, that Monkey King stuff seems unfair. Ooh, what's this? Okay. Where am I now? Oh, there's a Tengu over there. There's a wolf over there, too.
There'll be no more time.
No, stop it. Shut up. Alright, where am I in relation to the start? Okay, so I'm the north path. I don't know if I can beat this guy. Wow, you are very resistant. Alright, well I killed that thing. And I think I got a spark. I got 2 sparks out of it. That's not bad. What is this? Use the talisman shall immediately free your soul from the body and give it back to the... Oh, okay. That's just a kill yourself button. Achieve greatness once was ever must surpass the very mosquito drawing. I don't know what that means. That increases critical hit chance. Okay. Is there any like lore to that? Is that just... That's just what that is? Alright. Fair enough. Each talent monitor increases the damage of the next attack after the perfect dodge. Mysticism. I didn't know that there was a... I can recover health when I use focus points. Alright, foundation, martial arts. Gain more focus on the second move of... Okay. After sprinting, light attack starter. Success with the first 4 combos light attack does extra damage to an area. When stamina is depleted, a weaker light attack finisher can still be performed. Dodging no longer interrupts light attack combo. That's one I want. But we're gonna get resolute counterflow. Now, how have I gotten lost? Where am I? Do I head south? How did I get lost in a straight path? There's all these gates. I've rung a bell, but I don't know what that accomplished. This is where I fought that guy. Like, there's that boss fight. There's got to be something in the boss room I missed. I would have thought that, like, that over there would be something. Alright, it says I alerted all the guards when I touched this. Is there oh, what's this? Nothing. That gate's got stuff again. Why is that like just gathering will all the time? Alright, well that didn't help me at all. Also, I don't know how to be a cicada again. How do I turn into a cicada? Do I go up the mountain? No. I don't know how I got lost. Seems like a pretty straight shot. Alright. And to get the other stuff, I have to seek guidance. Whatever that means. There's that guy.
Quiet, fool. You don't want to run into that big...
Shut up. Alright, there's this bridge. There's this. Without guidance. Okay. Is this a temple? This is like progress. This is something. It's different. Alright. Cool. If I hold this, do I just get free health? I think I have to hit someone. Oh. It loses it. Hello. Insufficient mana. I didn't know there was mana. Alright, well, that's not good. That's free health. Well, he burned to death. And I got Will out of it. Did I get any more lore for whoever that guy was? That's just a guy? Journal. Alright. I already got the Wolf Archer. Wolf Sentinel. With his axe as both weapon and cane, his brow bushy, his hair white as snow. He who claims twilight years are in vain, for learning late can still make one grow. Fair enough. Long ago, the Wolf Sentinels were the personal guards of old Ling. They were masters of the long-hafted axe, and their name was spoken in awe among the Ogwais. When the Black Wind King returned from Guanyin and rebuilt the garrison in the mountain, he took in many Wolfguais who had wandered there from Shito Ridge. This angered the Wolfguais native to the Black Wind Mountain. To appease him, the Black Bear Guai pledged to revive old Ling Zhu. The Wolfguais then had no choice but to endure in silence. Yet mere days after awakening, the old wolf vanished, and no one has seen him since. Upon learning of this, the Black Bear did not look into the matter, but allowed a senior Grey Wolf Guai from the kingdom of Shito to take Lungjui's seat, even in his name. This roused the local Wolf Guais to a fury and launched protest after protest. To their surprise, the Wolf Sentinels, at the Black Bear Guai's behest, seized the lesser Guais who led the unrest. Oh, I guess the bear guys kind of sucks. The new Linju flew into a rage at these Guais and threatened to devour them whole. They were spared this fate only by the timely arrival of Guanji, the Fireblade Wolf. Thereafter, the new Lingzhu Zi's command, the Wolf Sentinels led every patrol of lesser Guais on the mountain. Never did anyone dare rise against Lingzhu Zi again. That's not at all what I expected out of that story. Guanyin Temple.
Shh, keep quiet. You don't want to set off that beast. In the backyard is Black Wind Guai's ally, calls itself Ling Shutsa. Considering your strength, I suggest you get away while you can, little monkey.
I gotta heal first. I can craft armor? Pilgrim's Headband. Increases spirits of sprint speed. Okay. It's nothing, but we'll have it. Is that better than what I have already? Oh, I didn't rest. So touching it does not heal me. I had to actually have to hit the rest button. This is 14. Massively reduce the stamina cost of jumping. Jumping. That's cool, but I think I'll...
I love Chum!
Hey, baby girl. How are you doing? What's going on? Welcome home. I am crafting armor. When sprinting, each second moderate attack increases 10 times. I think we're okay. Alright. Let me see here. Let's see. I don't have any more thingies. I'm gathering will. The game's pretty fun. The dodge is a little less reactive than I thought it would be. The combat's definitely different than I was expecting, but it's been fun so far. I think we've run into we had a very, very cool cinematic first fight, and then we've done 3 bosses, and we're still only in the tutorial. We started over here. We went around and hooked back around, and now we're over here now. I'm sorry you're sore, love. Are you okay? I'm gonna see if I can fight the next thing and then get out of here. Well, there's no other path.
Past that gate, there's no turning back.
Well, I can't go anywhere but forward, so I guess if I can't beat him, I'll farm. What's that? It's... I better not summon more of them. Oh, alright. The burning is working, at least. He's burning a lot. I don't understand him. 4 hours of walking? Whoa, that move is not at all what I expected that to look like. Don't bite me. He's very weird. Stop it. All right. This moves really fast. I can't tell if this is easier or hard. With the way the game moves, I think this is easier than Elden Ring so far. I think chasing this guy's a little annoying. Hold still. There we go. I think this is easier than Elden Ring, now I'm looking at it.
You surprised me. Now that it's dead, you might as well take a good look around. A great pill the Blackwind Gwai had gifted the wolf. Fun would be a deserving reward for that.
How about compared to Liza P? I would say that this is also easier than Liza P so far. But the number of bosses or mini bosses I've fought compared to Liza P is kind of ridiculous. I think I've fought like 4 now. So it's probably just a very like... Oh, he's got a little butthole. Look at it. He's got a little butthole. They drew him a little butthole for some reason. Well, why? Why did they give him this? But like, there's a lot of bosses so far, so I think it's just a matter of like, as I get the hit, I'll reach a point where it's like a difficulty spike. And I think that's what's going to be like, what makes or breaks it, you know? Sorry. The lore time. His gray fur speaks of fierce might, with blood-stained fangs that gleam in the night. Claws like soul reapers, tail swings death's song. Feigned Buddhist ways, but his bloodlust stays strong. We're also going to be reading all of the story stuff. The Grey Wolf Gwai of the Temple was once a refugee from the kingdom of Shito. When Shito was laid to ruin, the wolves fled, following the Grey Wolf on the long weary road, until they found shelter under the banner of the Black Wind King. Unlike the old Ling Shurji, who pursued immortality and detachment, the Grey Wolf cared nothing for the ways of deities and Buddha, nor for the empty promises of eternal life. Instead, his heart was set on mastering the strength and skill. He honed his craft with iron claws and fangs until he could strip the very flesh from the bones of his foes. When Old Ling vanished, the Great Bear Gwai saw fit to elevate the Grey Wolf to the new master of the Wolf Gwais, giving him the name Ling, and tasking him with guarding the Guanyin Temple. The Wolf Gwais who came with the new Ling from the kingdom of Shito also rose in power and surpassed those who had served longer in the distribution of spoils and favor. The local Wolf Gwais had little affection for the ways of the new Ling Zhu. After finding themselves thrust aside, bitterness took root in their hearts. In their shared sense of grievance, they found a new unity and purpose. Often they gathered in secret, comforting each other, sharing old memories when the old master was in power, and quietly plotting against the new one. But Ling Zhu was prepared. Under the pretense of a roll call, he gathered the local wolf Gwais in the temple and gave them a signal to his loyal guards to seize the malcontents. The temple erupted in chaos, and Ling Zhu then leaped down from the roof into the crowd, ready to devour all who dared to betray him. The Fireblade Wolf, hearing the commotion, rushed over and managed to hold Ling Zhu off and bought minions time to flee to safety. When the Black Wind King learned of this, he was ready to unleash punishment upon the rebellious Wolf Gwais. But the Snake Gwai meditated, and peace was mediated. Yet, from day 4th, the local Wolf Gwais refused to tread even within the shadow of the walls of Guanyin Temple. So this game is very, hey, there's these enemies here. They're in your way for various reasons. One of those reasons being just to tell you lore Chinese folklore? Question mark? Inflict will damage on enemies at critical health. I'm gonna wear this hat. What is like a little intimidating, I think, is the level up screen. So you can level up pretty quickly so far, but there's 127 skill points in this one. There's 57 in the stances, 11 in just my spell, and 60 in my transformations. And they all use the same level up system. They all use the same level up currency. So that's something. Also, combat seems pretty simple so far. I mainly have light attacks. Yeah. My heavy attacks use that little yellow circle on the lower right. They use whatever that symbol is. And I can't currently combo into my heavy attack. Heavy attack just is a button. So right now I can't combo. But I can transform. And I can touch stuff. Like these beans. Celestial Jade Lotus Pill. A miraculous pill concocted by the god of longevity in the southern reaches of the land has massively increased its maximum health. That's a pretty good chunk of health back. Oh. Attacking, jumping, dodging, running, and heavy attacks all use stamina. Stamina is expensive. And I've already like invested in another ability or stance, used it for 2 seconds and immediately realized it's garbage. And I refunded it. Maybe it's good if I invest in it a lot, but there's a stance where he can stand on the pole and like extend it and get higher and higher in the air. It's like, oh, maybe I can use that to like get away from ground attacks. Nope. Just nope. I'm like, oh, well, that sucks. That'll be the only time I ever used it. What time is it? We'll call it here for now, because I have work tomorrow. But so far, the game's pretty fun. It's very cinematic and very pretty. Still getting used to the dodge. It's not... The timing of the dodge feels off. Or misleading. I don't know. It's probably just... I probably felt the same way about Liza P and got used to it. But anyway, what I'm going to do. So I'm going to wrap it up here. We're going to come back to this Tuesday. Yeah, I think we're going to come back to it Tuesday. I just wanted to see if I would like the gameplay. Yeah, by 10-6 tomorrow. And then 10-5 Monday. So yeah. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday next week we'll stream. But I'm going to catch you guys later. I'm going to listen back to this VOD and see if there's any like visual bugs or audio stuff I can fix before the next one. But I will catch you guys later. Goodbye, stream! Enjoy being hit by sticks.